Hello, you're watching Daily News on All News Nigeria. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. Atiku admits siphoning billions while in office. Mohammed assures Nigerians on possibility of 2023 elections. Nollywood loses top filmmaker. Welcome back. Now the news in details. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has been caught on tape admitting his involvement in a complex conspiracy that for years took advantage of federal contracting expenditures. This was disclosed in a viral audio shared by Atiku's former aide, Michael Achimugu, where the former vice president was narrating how he took charge of setting up onshore shell businesses to serve as a conduit for siphoning significant sums from public works contract for himself and former President Olusegun Obasanjo.
Open corruption.
Yes, sir.
I told him, I said, give me 3 people you trust.
Yes, sir.
And I will prepare 3 companies for which they will be the subscribers, or rather the directors.
Okay, sir.
So that, if there is any contract that we give, they will act like consultants,
yes.
And then they are giving a fee.
Yes,
and
sir.
that fee is what we now use, to fund the party instead of, engaging open. So he gave me the names of Fashawe, Andy Uba, and the late this guy, from Borno State, who died in that plane crash.
Obasanjo was Nigeria's president between 1999 and 2007, while Atiku was the vice president. Atiku revealed how their government designated some funds stolen during the process to political allies to fund their party's activities without traces. Abubakar specifically stated in the audio that Obasanjo gave him the name of Otumba Oyewole Fasawe and the Uba, as well as another politician from Borno State, whom he said died in a plane crash to serve as front.
So, they should go and check. The money was not paid to Atiku, but the money was paid to a company called Marine Float.
Marine Float, yes, sir.
Yes, which and Marine Float was one of those 3 companies,
Yes, sir.
So,
he did state categorically that you own Marine Float.
I never own, there is no way I can own Marine Float. Let them go and check the certificate of incorporation or articles of association to find out whether I own Marine Float.
Okay, sir.
Dariye was convicted of criminal misappropriation and criminal breach of trust and was found to have looted 2 billion naira in public funds during his time as governor between 1999 and 2007. Atiku said the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission later probed Marine Float accounts thoroughly, but still found nothing linking him to his fraudulent activities. In 2007, Nigerian senators accused Atiku Abubakar of diverting more than $100 million in public funds to private interests. A Senate inquiry recommended that Atiku should be prosecuted for siphoning off money to companies he was connected to. The Senate launched the investigation after the then president, Obasanjo, forwarded charges made by Nigeria's anti-corruption agency against Atiku. In a report presented to the Senate, the investigating panel said it agreed with the findings that Atiku helped divert $145 million from Nigerian government accounts to banks. However, nothing came out of the investigation and findings made by the panel. Meanwhile, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Mohammed, has urged Nigerians to fear not, that the elections will surely hold next month. He stated this at the 17th edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari Scorecard Series from 2015 to 2023 in Abuja.
The position of the federal government remains that the 2023 elections will be held as planned. Nothing has happened to change that position. We are aware that INEC is working with the security agencies to ensure that the elections are successfully held across the country. The security agencies have also continued to assure Nigerians that they are working tirelessly to ensure that the elections are held in a peaceful atmosphere. Therefore, there is no cause for alarm.
The minister's assurance came in the wake of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC's alarm that the 2023 polls could be postponed or cancelled if the growing wave of election-related insecurity across the country was not checked. However, Mohammed said that the polls will be held, adding that the federal government is aware that INEC is working with security agencies to ensure that the elections are successfully held across the country. Finally, on the news, Nollywood industry has been in a state of mourning as the founder and chief executive officer, African Movies Academy Awards, Peace Anyamosigwe, reportedly died on Monday, January 9. The Nigerian top filmmaker breathed her last on Monday at St. Nicholas Hospital, Lagos State, after a brief illness. She reportedly gave up the ghost after being in a coma since Saturday. The industrious woman will be remembered as one of those who shaped the face of the new Nollywood, as her contributions to the industry could not be overemphasized. Peace Anyamosigwe was not only the founder of the African Movie Academy Awards, she was also the president of the Association of Movie Producers and one of the most prominent figures in Nollywood. And that's it on today's news. Join us tomorrow for more news updates. You can also follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Ofemi Olubemi.